What are some of the ways that we can look our best on a budget?
I mean, okay, so like let's go, like break it down to simplicity, right? Number one, washing your face. I think washing your face at night is key. I actually wash just with water in the morning, but you have to wipe the day off your face and get all that crud off because it builds up. And after a certain age, I don't know if you've noticed this, if I sleep with a little bit of makeup on, like a little bit of mascara, I look like crap the next day, like really like crap.
know.
And it's weird. Like when I was 20, it wasn't the case.
When I was in my 20s, I would be up for 2 days in the same makeup, like
Totally
raging.
fine.
Skin was amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. But something switches,
Yeah.
right? And you have to wipe it off because that causes that breakdown of your skin over time, antioxidant buildup, etc. Okay. Number two, I think getting into the habit of exfoliating is important. I think in 2020, people went crazy and discovered like AHAs, BHAs, and like decided to
I use
exfoliate
all of them every night.
every night.
My skin is raw.
Really bad. But like exfoliating like 2-3 times a week, looking for exfoliating acids that have anti-aging benefits like glycolic acid. That's why it's my favorite one because it does hydrate. It is a humectant, but it also helps promote collagen production. Number three, understanding the retinol game. It doesn't mean that you have to blow your face up in the process and have like the highest percent retinoid prescription, et cetera. But even having something throughout the course of the week can help long term, right? Number four, peptides. There are different types of peptides for different issues. Some peptides help with muscle movement, other ones help with collagen production, other ones help with evening out your skin tone. So understanding that not all peptides are created equal and what you're using if you want to incorporate it in your routine. And then moisturizing for your skin type and your environment. Like if you're in Utah and it's dry, you need a thick ass moisturizer on top of a hydrating serum on top of a very lightweight essence. So you need to layer it. But if you're oily in Florida, you probably don't need as much, right?
I love that Florida humidity. I look like a
You're-
baby.
Yeah, it's different. It's very different.
Everything fills in.
Just
I'm
like
like,
slides
wow.
off your face. And then last, sunscreen. And I think people have complicated sunscreen so much. Is it chemical? Is it mineral? Is it tinted? Is it not? Find the sunscreen you'd like and just stick to something that you know you're going to be using because there's no point in doing all of this if you're not protecting your best asset, right? So
I know that you are a proponent of even skin tone being one of the things that will make you look more youthful for longer.
absolutely. Take a step back, right? Look at the makeup industry. Where is there such a large focus? Foundations, color correcting. And people don't realize that you can achieve an even skin tone through your skincare. And so when I thought of my own skincare line and I thought of my practice and I focus on cosmetics, the biggest bang for your buck that you can have is an even skin tone. And I say the biggest bang because it's the one that's most achievable through skincare. You're never going to replenish volume through skincare. You're never going to completely retexturize your skin just through skincare. So skin tone, however, is different. And you can really make a difference when it comes to brown discoloration, hyperpigmentation, sunspots, even melasma. And so for me, it was always about having a skincare routine for my patients and myself, because I also have melasma. And when it crept up on my face after my son was born, it really had a bad emotional, like psychological impact. I couldn't look at myself. I didn't want to take pictures of my child. I felt horrible about how I looked and how like what happened to my face. And so I feel like that's one thing that can really empower people to make a difference for themselves. And so using the right skincare is very important. It's not just about hydrating and getting a nice serum and moisturizer, but actually using products that make a difference for your skin over time and that can help even out your skin tone. So you're looking for ingredients like not just vitamin C and not just retinol, glycolic acid, lactic acid, kojic acid, arbutin, certain extracts like licorice root, papaya enzyme, certain peptides, like I mentioned, can also help. So you want to incorporate all of these actives at levels that are not going to just blow up your face, but effective levels while they work together on a weekly basis so that your skin can stay maintained. And most of my patients who are on a budget, I will start with their skin tone Because when you take a step back, it's not like that line or wrinkle that's aging them. It really isn't. It's, do they have like a big blotch here? Do they look ruddy? Do they look messy? And so understanding your skin tone and variations of your skin tone overall, whether it's like hyperpigmentation, or are you really red, or is the hyperpigmentation masking the redness, or is the redness masking the hyperpigmentation? That's what can make the biggest difference, I think.
And then if they want to like ramp it up and they have the skincare down, what lasers do you like for which concerns?
We start with skincare. We boost with prescription. All right. So like I'm talking like melasma, for example, skincare, boost, obviously they need the hydroquinone and the tret. And then at that point, once I know that they're more or less under controlled, we talk about lasers. I will not necessarily laser a melasma patient, but if you have like a lot of sunspots, I love the Alex laser because it can be very specific. Fraxel obviously is a great one, but you have to be careful if you're prone to melasma. I think IPL or any sort of BBL is like washing a wall before you paint it. You know, it's like just a good pre-treatment, but it's not necessarily the means to the end.
I like IPL. Like I had a lot of sun damage on my chest, like dark freckles. I did IPL and then I Fraxeled. Like it was like
it's
the
like
magic erase on top
exactly,
of
exactly. And so you have to understand how those lasers all come into play. There's obviously Clear and Brilliance and Permia, which is the lighter version, but I'd rather go wrong and strong once you're going into the laser domain. So those are all the ones that I kind of play with for discoloration. And then for redness, the pulse dye laser is my favorite. It's my workhorse. I think people don't understand redness and they underestimate how much redness they have until they treat it. Then they can never unsee it. It's really interesting.
What is pulse dye laser? Which one is that?
The pulse dye laser?
IPL?
It's a V-beam.
Oh, V-beam. Oh, I love V-beam.
Me too. I love it. People don't understand V-beam until they see the difference.
And you get like a little glow from it.
You get a glow. I think it helps suppress that superficial inflammation that you have on your face. So your pores look firmer, your skin looks more even. It's really just helping with the redness, but it helps so much also with the texture indirectly. So yeah, V-beam is one of my favorite treatments.